Let's talk. If we refuse to create awareness, those of us that know better, those of us that have paid price, we left home over 20 years, some of us 30 years, some of us 20, some of us 15 years, some of us 15 years, 10 years as well. If you're in this category, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We need to continue to create this awareness for our people back home. Because this mindset that we have been seeing few years, like let me say 3 years back till now, the way our brothers and sisters that is already in their 40s, they are already in their 40s, selling their property to come to Western country or in diaspora, Europe, whatever we want to call it. It does not worth it. You being in your 40s, leaving Africa, Nigeria, selling the property off, thinking, oh, I want to get a better education for my kids. Why don't you continue? Make sure your first child, work towards that. Your first child can come and study here, maybe in England, in Canada, in America, in any other European country. They can come and study. Than for you at your 40, bringing your family here, because none of us is talking about the side effects. Have you stopped to ask 100 family that left Nigeria, 100 family that left Nigeria, how many percentage is going to survive it? Have you not heard what is going on? How things is going wrong with some of our sisters, brothers, that their family were okay back home. But because they left when they are already in their 40s, there is a limit what you can take when you're already 40s, because you are tired already. Someone that has been struggling from his 20s, when you are in your 20s, you are in the street trying to struggle to become someone. Then at the end, you can afford $1 million. You become a millionaire. You make your first million, maybe in your 20s, late 20s, or your early 30s. You make your first million. Then you became a millionaire in Nigeria. Then after 10 years, you're in your 40s. You're trying to sell your property to come back just because you think that is a better opportunity. Some of you are going through a lot now. In England, Canada, America, any part of Europe you migrated to. Because when you are young, we came when we were in our 20s. I'm in my 50s now. You cannot imagine. Because when you are young, there are a lot you can do. There are a lot you can overlook. Because you are still young. Please, I'm happy that it has slowed down. A lot of you are fall victim. People scam you in the name of they want to give you visa. And at the end of the day, you are even in a worse situation. The money you have wasted because you think, oh, coming to overseas is good. And some of you, if you come alone, sometimes it's good. As a man, leave your family back home, come alone to come out, try to work hard for your family. But even then, is a risk. The woman you left behind, most of the time, we hear story back home. Your family will never be the same again. So, you see, this life journey, we need to be careful what we are trying to achieve. Because sometimes you are trying to achieve more, but the price you will not pay. At the end, you will now be regretting. I could have just stayed where I was. Because everything in this life is price. We don't weigh the price. We need to weigh the price. Weigh your price. Weigh the lost. Weigh the lost. Everything have lost. There is always a good side and a bad side in every decision you want to take. Weigh it. If the lost is too much, don't do it. Some of you are back home now, you don't know what God have done for you. Do you know in the midst of that 100 family, it's not because I'm saying it, some family, their children will fall victim of circumstance in this England, America, Canada, into crime. If they don't know how to manage their kids will fall into the wrong hand. They will enter crime. There are crime here in England, in America, Canada, If you cannot manage your family well, they can fall victim. These are the things that a lot of you did not know.